I start the demo, one thing we have to appreciate that computer hardware do ages. So these are the reason why it ages. Every computer has a design for heat management. So as years go by, it may be less and less efficient because of dust, choke up the ventilation openings and things like that. And have to do some proper housekeeping. That will be some other lesson later on. And some of you don't even know how to update the operating system. So that also discussed in the earlier lesson. And one thing that may not consider be important, but it's actually important, is try to put your desktop in a well ventilated location. Now, this Windows 10, when you purchase the desktop or laptop, it comes with a browser. We call that browser the Edge. But I notice some of you don't even use it and try to use Chrome that belongs to Google. I don't quite understand. Why I say that is because you already trusted Microsoft Windows when you buy a PC that is installed with that operating system. And the Edge browser is integrated with the operating system. So it's a better arrangement rather than use a third-party browser. And at this moment, you can upgrade it to the new Edge that is on the other icon. It has more features and I think more user-friendly. So these are the things I will demo to you. It's all in the notes. All these are in the notes. I will demo to you one by one. So there are all these things, okay? Okay, now demo time. So So I hope you can see the monitor that I have put the camera in front. So I will do step by step to show you how we go about to improve an existing laptop or desktop. So the first one is to check whether your computer is upgraded to the latest OS. So to do that, you can go to the window icon. Then you click setting. Then you go to, then you see update and security. Then you go to here, you see view update history. You click. You should have this 1909 version 2. 1909 means 2019 September. It has started to you can say publish this update, and it was for my this computer. I did it in November last year. So that is how you check. I repeat again. Go to the window icon, go to setting, then go to this update and security, then go to view update history, and you should get this. If you don't get this 19092, that means you still have room for upgrading your existing laptop or desktop. Now, the second one is you notice you see this is called the taskbar. You can put any icon down here as to your lifestyle, or so it's quite easy to put it down here. Okay, so you see this is the browser, the old version. I click this, and you notice it's not the start page I like. This is the start page given by the Microsoft. So how do I change it? you go to the three dot on the top right hand corner. There's a three dot there. If you follow my mouse, you'll see the three dot. You click the three dot, then you will see the setting. Remember, all this step by step is all given in the notes. So if you have practiced within the 12 days that I request you all to do, you will know all these things. So you go to setting, then you notice open Microsoft Edge with what page you want. So you see the page is now Microsoft.com. I don't like this. I want to change to one that I like. So you see the pencil there? That is to edit. So I click edit. Then I change. This is something like doing Word document, okay? I just change this word. I change to Google, Google. So everything the same. Somehow or other I touch. I go back again, I touch my mouse somehow or other, okay. I try again. So I backspace. I type Google. Okay. So my start page will be https google.com. And you see the icon down here like a floppy disk. You have to do that. That is to save. If not, the computer can't remember what instruction you have given. So I click save. There you see it changed to this. So now, every time I click the browser, it will give me the Google page. As I said, once you change to the start page of a preferred one that you want, for the Google, you have the 9 dots. So the 9 dots have all these apps all nicely, you can say, packed into this place. You can choose any one you like. So no need to download special Google app. Everything is inside here. Then you have direct access to your Gmail. Direct access to your Gmail and all these things, okay? So this is the second one. So the third one is how to configure Chinese. To configure Chinese, first you key in Window key plus I. Window key plus I. It comes to the setting. So Window key plus I, then you go to time and language. Time and language. Then you go to language on the left-hand column. Then you see the word add preferred language. Then you add. Since I already done it, I cannot add again. So that is how you do, okay? I repeat again. First, you press Window key plus I. It comes up with this menu. Then you go to time and language. Then you choose language. Then you scroll until you see add preferred language. So you add preferred language. Then here they give you all the language you want, you can add. I can add another set of language if I want to. So that is how you do it. And after you have done it, you know what happened? You see the word down here, ENG. If I click ENG, then it has the different choices of language I have done down here. So I've done Chinese. So to write Chinese, I take a Word document out. So you notice here, you see the word Chinese down here, 中, Chinese down here. So I can write Chinese now using Hanyi Pinyin. So you see what happened? Once you type the Hanyi Pinyin, it give you a choice. So if this is the first word you want, then 你吃. Okay, 你吃饱 吗? So you see carefully. Okay, you can write Chinese just like that. Okay, next one. How to create a restore point. This is important. The reason for restore point is something like your smartphone, the reset button. In case your laptop not working smoothly or what, you can go to the reset point, the last reset point that you have created. You can use that and recover the condition as if on the day that you have done that reset point. So reset point is recommended to do maybe once a week or once a month, depends on how often you update the operating system. So to do that, first of all, you see the search down here, the magnifying glass down here, you just type restore, R-E-S-T-O-R-E. Oh, sorry, I didn't change my language. You see here the language, I should change back to English. I should change back to English. Okay, restore. Then you see the word down here. I just type one word down here on the search. I get this create a restore point. So I click. Then it come out with this short menu. So with this short menu, you see the word create down here. So you type create, you click create. Then here, they ask you to give a file name. So normally file name is good to give the date. So I can say 03/03/20. So that means I have created, assuming the date is the 3rd of March, 2020. So once you have created a file name, you can create, and that small file will be stored in your computer forever. So 1 week later, you create another one, you change the date, then will be the later one. So when next time you got trouble, when you want to restore your system, you just take the latest that you have restored. That is the way to use this, feature. So the next thing is recovery disk. I can show you the step of recovery disk, but I can't do it because recovery disk, number one, you have to buy a thumb drive, minimum 8 GB. And once you start the process, like for my home cloud computer, it takes 2 hours to complete the recovery disk. The usefulness of the recovery disk is in case your laptop can't even start. It's worse than the first one I told you, the restore point. Restore point means your laptop is still working, but not smoothly. Recovery disk is for problem where you can't even start the computer, and that is where the magic comes. So it will help you to start, it can help you to reinstall your window and all these things, okay? So that is it. So now I show you how to do the recovery disk. You go to the control icon, then you find the word recovery, you click the recovery, then you choose the first choice, create a recovery drive. Okay, so you click, you follow the step, and make sure you put a 8 GB thumb drive in your USB socket, and make sure it's a blank one. If not blank one, all the files inside will be deleted away. So for my home cloud computer, it takes 2 hours to complete the whole process. So it's quite time consuming. But you no need to sit in front of the screen because everything will do properly for you. And then the final statement is you have successfully created the recovery disk. So that is what you will see. And my suggestion is put a label to that disk and keep it safely, because when the time you want it, you may not know where to keep it, where you put it. Okay, next one. Print screen. Print screen means assuming you go to a browser. Assuming you go to a browser, then, okay, I go to a browser. Then, assuming I'm interested in something, some natural phenomenon. So UAURORA. I'm interested in the northern lights. And you notice here I got many choices how to see the northern light. So I choose images. So assuming I'm interested in this picture, how do I capture the screen? To capture the screen is very easy. Just the window key plus the what is that? The print screen. Oh, okay, that's it. Then now you go and find back your picture in your file folder. Your file folder, you notice there's a screenshot folder created by Windows 10. You go there, then you see this is what I just captured. Okay, this is what I just captured. So you can use a photo edit to cut any picture you want, and maybe for your school children, for your grandchildren project or whatever it is, you can cut it. And internet, the sky is the limit. You can find anything you want. You can even find sound also, not only pictures, sound also you can find. Okay, so that is the print screen. This one, the window defender. And it's on my taskbar. This is the one, like a shield like that. Okay, so I click it, and you notice everything with a pass means that my window defender is working continuously. If there is one exclamation mark, means something is not right. Then you have to find out why. But sometimes it's just that they ask you to scan your computer. Sometimes it's because one account password is not entered in. So all this they will remind you. So to check whether your window defender is working well, that is how you check. I repeat again, to check your window defender whether working well or not, you go to the icon, you click. Now sometimes you get an exclamation mark on this one, on the first one. The reason is because when you buy the laptop that time, they're giving you a free, maybe McAfee antivirus program. And when you install that program, it actually kick out the window defender. You cannot have two master in the same laptop. Only one can be a master. So because you never subscribe subsequent year, so that means your McAfee is dead. And your window defender also not turned on. That means technically you have no protection. So this is a good way to check. The best way is to delete away the McAfee since you are not subscribing anymore, and turn on the window defender. So that's how we manage the computer. Okay, the next one is how to transfer pictures from smartphone to Windows 10 laptop or desktop. But remember what I said earlier on in the earlier lesson, laptop is not a device for storing pictures, but you need that as an intermediate step. From smartphone, you transfer to the laptop. I show you how I do it. I show you the two steps. So what I have done now is I have connected one smartphone to this desktop computer. So I check whether everything is working well. You go to the folder. You go to the folder. And you see carefully, the folder down here have the word this PC. So you click this PC, and you notice down here, you see, the external drive of the smartphone is detected, and this is the one. So I'm using an Apple smartphone, so you say Apple smartphone. So I click, then it come out with the hard disk of the smartphone. I click again, then you notice I have two folders. This folder, I got only one picture. So I click this one, I have so much picture. So what you do, all you need to do is to use the copy and paste features. So what I do, I just press 1, then shift key, I press also. I want to transfer, not cut, transfer only. It means whatever I do here, I don't disturb the images on your smartphone. So I right click, I copy. Then I go back to pictures. Then I create a folder. You can name this folder to any name you want. Then you open the folder. Then you right click, you paste. All the picture from the smartphone, a copy is being stored in your laptop or desktop. And I emphasize again, whatever you see here is actually a second copy. You still have the copy on your smartphone. So what you do after you have done that, you use your smartphone and confirm all the important pictures are already in your laptop or desktop before you delete away from your smartphone. Then like that, you can increase the memory of the smartphone again to download any apps or what. This is one method. Another method is using the photo icon. You see, this one is the photo icon, the Windows 10 photo icon. So it's the same thing. My smartphone is connected to a USB of the desktop. So I click this. So I'm going to the Windows 10 photo folder. This is my old pictures, all the old pictures. So now what I do, you see the magic word down here, import. I click import. Then you see from USB device, because my smartphone is connected to a USB device. So I click. Then they are detecting, okay? So they detect, okay? So they detected that my smartphone has 20 pictures. So if I say import, they will import all the 20 pictures. Now, if you try to repeat again, say 2 days later or what, and you try to do the same process again, the system is able to tell you you already done this. So they will tell you import new. Then you choose the word import new. Then they don't import the one that you have done before. But if you want to import again, what happened is your photo album will have 2 copies of the same image, if that is what you want. But normally when you do the second time, we always say import new. So they only import those that are not inside the folder. So that's how you do it. This is the second method. Okay, now we go to the other thing of improving the speed of the laptop or desktop. The first one is the 3 key. We call it the 3 key. How to improve the booting time. The booting time is the time when you turn on the laptop until the time you come to this page. This is called the start page. So normally the booting time is about 1 minute. But if you take longer than 1 minute, how to improve it? I show you how to improve it. You press the 3 magic key, Control, Alternate, Delete. So you see what happened? It comes to this. Then you select Task Manager. After you select Task Manager, you select Startup. You see the word Startup down here on the top thing. I see my mouse, okay, the Startup. You click Startup. And you notice the status, all of this is already disabled. That's what I want. I only leave one enabled is the window defender. I only leave one on. So how you disable it? You right click. You see, now it's the opposite. If I right click, I enable. So when this word is enabled, your right click will be disabled. So that's how you do it. So one by one, this is only need to do one time only. Normally we do it at the time when we buy the computer. But if you don't know how to do it, now that you know it, you can do it now. So that will improve your booting time. Okay. Next one is how to remove the unnecessary file that is stored in the computer. How we define unnecessary file? Assuming you are running a program or you are doing photo editing, they have a lot of temporary files that assist in doing your project. And once you finish your project, you close the program, all these files are of no use. When you start the same program again, they will start another set of 10 files. So what happened? Every time you do a complicated program, all these files are all stored in your laptop or desktop. So it's good to remove them away. So how to do it? So to remove all these temporary files, you press Window key and R. Then it come out with this window. Then you type your command. So it's %TEMP %. Oh, sorry. %TEMP %. Okay, then you say okay. You see what happened? These are all the unnecessary files. It's very safe to remove it. So you click the first one, then you push right to the bottom, then you shift, you press that one. Then right click, delete. Okay? You can continue or you can skip, doesn't matter. If you still don't behave, just skip it also can. Because some of the files, then you can say forever. No, here, don't ask me again. You can skip. So they do not allow me to do this. Sometimes you can try again. Okay, done. Okay, so that is the first step. Now the second step, the second one, same thing, Window key and R, and this time you remove away the %. This is another command. Okay, another set of temporary files. So very safe to remove all away. Right click, delete, continue. Skip. Doesn't matter, you have a few left over, doesn't matter. If you want, you can try again, you will remove away. So that is the second one. The third one, the PC cleaner. The PC cleaner is this one. The icon is a brush with a disc. Okay, the brush with it. So you click this one, it comes out with this menu. You notice this PC cleaner, there are two steps. The first step is to clean the system file. The second step is to remove other unnecessary file. So I do the first one for you. Just clean this one. This is a system file. Okay, done. The second one, you click again, they will do the second one. Just click OK. Then you say delete file. They will delete, okay? If you have a lot of files, it takes a long time to delete. But my one is not so much. So that is how to use the disk cleaner. The PC cleaner is this one. Where is my PC? This is my PC cleaner. This PC cleaner is a download from the internet. It's free of charge. Forget about all this, okay? You just go directly to the free, this is the free version. Start. It's very little. You see carefully, it's about 1 meg. It's very little. So my computer is quite clean. Okay, done. Okay, that's it. Now, the next one is a prefetch, window key plus R. Then you type PREFETCH. All these are removing all the unnecessary files that is being generated. Okay, you got quite a lot also. So some of them not removed yet, but you can try yourself again. It will remove. Maybe second time you'll remove. Okay, next one is IP config. IP config is actually to remove all the unnecessary DNS or URL addresses that you have accumulated. So this one, you have to get the command prompt. To get the command prompt, you just type CMD. There you see the command prompt is there. You open the command prompt. Now what you are doing is you are actually talking to the computer, your laptop computer, in the computer language. So the computer language given to you is ipconfig slash flush DNS, FLUSH DNS. So you're actually giving a command to the computer to do that. So it says successful. Okay. These are all cleaning up all the unnecessary files. Okay, the next one, in case sometimes for whatever reason, you are your Windows Store don't work properly. Your Windows Store don't work properly. So how to reset the Windows Store? Same thing. Windows plus R, then you type the command word WS Windows Store RESET reset. Windows Store reset. Then you click OK. In case your Windows Store cannot download app properly or whatever it is, so this is the one to clear to reset your Windows Store. It do something behind the scene, but after that they will tell you everything is in order. You see the cursor down here, there? Okay, done. So that means your Windows Store has been resetted and now it will work very well if you want to download any app. Now we come to 17. Uninstall app. So we go to setting. Setting is down here, setting. Then we go to app. You see all the app down here. This one you can try yourself. There are a lot of things you follow my notes, you can try yourself. So you see all the app down here. If any of the app you don't want, you sure you don't use, you can delete it away. Like for example, you don't play games, all you need to do is to right click. This one they don't allow me to delete because it's a default one. But certain one you can delete away. There you see, you can uninstall if you want to. Just right click. Just right click. There you see, you can do it. So that is how you do it. Then all this window key plus setting always come back to the same page. So my suggestion is one by one you go through the notes and follow this, and you decide yourself, or you take my recommendation, then you can do all this. Okay. So setting. So I think I have covered all the steps that have appear in the notes that you can try yourself. I think I will stop here.